Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Future Dimensions 360. As you guys know, in our last tutorial, we are talking about useEffect hook. Now, I think you guys have pretty much knowledge about useEffect hook and useState hook. Now, it's time to learn how to fetch data from the external endpoint or server by using useEffect hook and how we can set up that data in useState hook by in state variable by using useState hook. First of all, few things you have to keep in mind that for data fetching you need an async calls. For that one you have some sort of libraries available as well, and there is one of the main library that normally people they are using in React is fetch. But here what I prefer is to use Axios libraries. So what I will do here is right now, first of all, I will open my terminal and I will uh, try to install Axios library. I am inside my project folder that is React Hook. So what I have to do here is I will say sudo npm install or I will say Axios, and I have to give him permission. You will not get this kind of answer in your PC by adding for password in your PC. If you are using Mac and you are using with sudo, then you will be using it. So I will just close the project and rerun it sudo npm start, and you guys can see I have if I will go in my package.json file, I will see Axios installed already. Yeah, here you can see the Axios package is installed already. Now what I have to do here is I will create a new file in my component called data fetching.js. In that RFCE React functional component, inside React functional component, I will be creating a variable, that state variable that will be saving posts, and I will say set post will be a method that will help me to set post equals to use state. This is the variable. In initially I will pass an empty array to it, and then I need a use effect hook, and inside use effect hook I will be calling an API by using Axios. So what I have to do here is this is what I have to do. The normal and basic understanding of my component will look like this. Now let me move forward to my browser, and this is JSON placeholder. You have to go same. We are using the same JSON placeholder that we had used in our class-based component series. JSON placeholder dot typecode.com. So in this one, you will be getting a lot of junk data or fake data that is available on a couple of links. Like you can see, there are 100 posts available, 500 comments available, 100 album available, 5,000 photos available, and to those 210 users are available in this common resources. Then you can get single post also by using single ID at the end of post link. Same as you can get the comments of that post as well. And then against the comment, you can get the post as well. And then you can get the post. You can create the post. You can update the post. You can update posts, single post and post. You can patch post. You can delete post. There are a lot of links available in this. You can use this by using your React.js application. It will help you to learn all type of requests in React.js. So in this tutorial, we will be fetching posts. So I'll go inside the post. You guys can see this is the link to fetch the post. So what I have to do here is, first of all, I have to use Axios. So for that one, I have to import Axios also. Import Axios from, I'll say Axios. I had imported Axios. Now what I have to do here is Axios dot get, I will create a get request. Inside this, I will call that link, and then I will say dot, then, and then will give me response. Okay. Inside this, it will give me a response, and then I can call a variable. I'll move it to next line. It's better. Okay. Inside the callback, I will log that console.log response, and then I will say one more thing, dot catch, and what catch will do, error error it will catch, and I will say console.log error. In case any error, then log error inside the console. In case you receive the response, just log the response inside the console. Here what I will do is I will say one UL, sorry, I will create here UL first. UL, inside UL I have to map all the LIs, that is my posts. So what I will do here is I will say posts dot map, and each post should be what? Should be an li, and inside li what I will do here is, you can see inside this there is title. So I will say post dot title, and I have to pass key here also. What I will pass key is post dot id. I will pass an id of the post as key and title as post dot title. Let me go to browser. First of all, let me import that component to my app.js called data fetching component. So let me go to my browser. Let me hit reload. You guys can see there is nothing inside my browser. Let me do inspect. Go to console. You guys can see I am receiving the data inside the log variable. So what I forgot to do here is I forgot to set up that data inside my state variable. How can I set up? You guys know very well. I can use here set post. It should be post. That's better if I will pass s here. And inside that one, I will say response dot data. So let me hit Control S save. You guys can see all the posts are appearing. Okay. Now posts are appearing. That's very great. Now here you guys can see there is an infinity call towards post going on continuously. Why it's going on continuously? What is happening here in the useEffect hook? I had called an API. Okay, once I call the API, I'm setting up the state. That's mean I am re-rendering something in the component. I am updating the post again and again and again and again. This UL and LI items are re-rendering. So this re-rendering makes useEffect to recall again and again as the repost is posts are getting set up. So what I have to do here is I have to call this useEffect one time. For that, I have to pass an empty array as a second parameter. Let me go ahead to my browser and I will click Ctrl Shift R. You guys can see now one time my component has called posts, a useEffect, or one time it has called post API call, get API call to fetch post. So all the posts are available here in my browser. You can see 100 posts are available. So that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you guys understand it. In the coming tutorial, we will be expanding more in useEffect hook for fetching data from the API. We will be fetching single post from ID on the base of ID from each API. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.